Hello and welcome everyone. This is Golden Lion Tarot, here to bring you another timeless tarot reading. So whenever this reading comes to you, well, then that's when the energies will most likely apply to your situation. It's fun to sometimes save these readings and listen to them a week from now to help activate and keep the energies rolling, to inspire a sense of openness and integration. Sometimes it's nice to listen to these readings like a week from now. Other times it's nice to listen to them a year from now to see if we did actually integrate the energy that the tarot reader foresaw. Okay, so today's reading will be entitled, When Will You Know That You Have Made It? So when is it that you will be able to look at yourself and see that you actually made it to a very significant point in your life, and that you feel that things have changed and you have made it through some sort of obstacle and integrated a part of yourself that maybe you don't quite have integrated quite yet. Okay, so today I've got these beautiful stones. They feel kind of like granite to me. I feel like it's a quartz type of stone. My son brought them for me as a gift, which I love rocks and I love crystals and all that kind of stuff. So these really lifted me up when he brought them to me. It was just so sweet. It was just for no reason at all gift. So thank you to my son for that. Okay, so we've got 3 different quartz rock, different piece of earth. Okay, and they feel crystalline for sure. I know they're polished rocks, but they feel like there's a sort of quality to them. They feel uplifting. Okay, so the first one, we've got brown dream. Then we've got this tannish color, inspire, tannish yellow. Yellow is uplifting. Brown is grounding. And then we've got the black stone, peace. All about going into the void. Black resembles the space of nothingness, in the space where all is born. So now is a great time to pause the video, take your time to meditate on the cards, however it works for you. Okay, I will go ahead and get started with pile number 1. Okay, pile number 1, thank you for being here with me today. And you chose the brown dream stone. So this stone reminds me of staying centered, being grounded, planting my feet firmly on Mother Earth, and bringing forth my dreams. So what is it, pile number 1, that inspires you? Maybe we can prop this up a little bit. There we go. So what is it that you dream about, pile 1? What is it that inspires you? When will you know that you have made it? All right, and our first card today is, the Moon card. All right, so number 22, if 2s are significant to you, I know to me they inspire duality and decisions and seeing both sides of a situation. Somebody, this card gives me a real dreamy feel. Okay, oh, and there's your, so there you go. So do you have big dreams, pile 1, When will you know you have made it? I see your dreams are coming out in this pile. Okay, then you've got passion ignited. Number 1. Ooh, you've got some sort of fiery desire growing deep within your soul, pile number 1. What is it? Very cool. Heartache and loss, number 3. Okay, so you have been dealt your fair share of pain in this lifetime. There's been times that your heart has been stabbed so badly that the blood feels endless. It has felt endless at times, but your sadness is for a very specific reason, and you are growing out of this dark hole that you were once in. There's a pathway out of it, and I feel like you've already found that pathway and you're on that pathway, and that pathway is very significant to your dreams and to all that you will be accomplishing in this lifetime. And I'm getting a real sense of the third eye chakra being opened here. So must be your third eye chakra is in development at this time of your awakening, and you are starting to see things that you didn't used to see. All right, now we've got no more complaining. Okay, complaints are affirmations of victimhood, which is never true spirituality, which is never true spiritually. So victimhood is never true in the spirit world. So take back your God-given power by affirming that you have an abundance of choices and freedoms. With your increased confidence and assertiveness, watch these positive affirmations blossom into reality. Oh, very beautiful, pile 1. So you have the ability to change your reality by the way that you're seeing your reality. So sometimes it's easy to just see how hard our life is and to wear our feelings on our sleeve and to let everyone around us know that we have a hard life. Some people feel that they need to have reassurance that everyone in the room knows about their pain and suffering, or else they do not feel seen. Okay, this card and these your spirit guides want you to know that all of your pain is always seen. Every tiny little cut that you get, every tiny little painful experience that you have from being a human and dealing with the opposite sex or relationships or parents, all of that is seen. You don't need to always speak about it, and you don't need to always, if you don't talk about your pain, you don't need to let the whole world know that you're in pain, because your angels know that you're in pain and they recognize it. They want you now to start seeing the good things that you have. All right, so no more complaining. Complaints are affirmations of victimhood. Do you want to be a victim, or do you want to be anchoring positive affirmations and showing people that you have faith in your welfare and in all that you will be bringing forth in this lifetime? All right, we've got rejection, loss, fragmented. So this is again reassuring me of all that you have endured in this lifetime. I feel that you've had a significant amount of pain, and parts of you feel like you may have lost pieces of yourself, which would be the parts of yourself that were happy at one time, the parts of yourself that were carefree, the parts of yourself that were not chained to sorrow and pain. This girl she just looks shackled in her pain. And I've just experienced a funeral of a very, very dear loved one in my family. And pain can be tremendous. But we have to keep on living even when we lose somebody, and the people that we lose would be pissed at us if they saw us holding on to the negative aspects of their death. So it is up to us to pick the pieces up and to find ways to keep going and to hold on to our dreams and to make something of ourselves in this lifetime. Because we only get to be this person this one time in this lifetime. What are you going to do with your life? Right? You can't sit around and just feel sad about all the things that didn't come to fruition. No. You need to embrace the good things that are in your life so that they too can grow. Holding on to the suffering and the pain that comes with losing someone would end your life as well. And you're still on earth. It's not time for you to end your life. So you need to find a way to shift your thinking. Okay? And let's get your last card. Sorry, my deck just fell out of my lap. Okay, so I can do less and attract more. All right, so this is also affirming what we were just speaking about. If you find a way to not show your pain all of the time and find a way to embrace what you're dreaming about. I feel like with this card here that you're quite the dreamer, pile one. And I mean, you've got dream right here. This is sticking out to me big time. And I even see it in this card as well. I see that. I guess I'm going to have to put this aside. Okay. I see that you are just like really into creating through your heart and soul, which is also in your mind. It's like you know how to combine your heart, soul, and your mind together and to bring forth like, you have the ability to bring forth a dream like world into existence. I keep seeing like this blue energy. I feel like you're a really deep and creative being. Let's grab a couple more cards. Let's see. Let's grab a couple of these. Okay. We've got a jumper. Judgment. How are you judging yourself, dear pile number one? It's easy to judge ourselves harshly because that is what we've been programmed to do, but maybe it's time to start looking at yourself and judging yourself in a different way. Let's see, what else do we have? Pile one. Yes, and you will be doing that. Okay, beautiful. So now I know. You will know that you have made it when you are able to look at this in a totally and complete different way. Okay? I see that you're really good about waiting and being in the space of dreaming and creating and like almost like the fantasy world. You're really good at creating and fantasizing and coming up with like bizarre ideas for what you could create. You're my dreamers, pile one. You're definitely my dreamers. Okay, so let's see about these dreamers. Spirit. Okay. So I see you've been working hard and maybe you feel like you've been cheated this far. I keep seeing that you've been working hard and you've been cheated. Okay, you've been working hard and you've been cheated. Okay, let's take a moment to acknowledge that you have been working hard and you have been cheated. All right, we have to acknowledge it. I'm not saying don't acknowledge that. That's a very important part of your life. It's a really important part of your journey, pile one. You have been working hard and you have been cheated. That's bullshit. I agree. I don't want to say this shouldn't have happened, because guess what? This should have happened, because you're becoming who you are meant to be out of this energy. All right? You've been rejected. You have lost. Pieces of yourself have been scattered to the wind. You feel like sometimes you're not going to be able to put yourself back together and put on a smile face and start playing and acting like a child again. Like that part of you feel might be gone. But you know what? It's going to take a lot of courage, and you're going to find the courage, and you're going to know that there's going to be a day that right now you have faith that maybe this could happen. There's going to be a day that you 100% know this is going to happen. You will be able to play again. You will be able to find yourself. You won't be at this crossroad forever of lingering in the ethers and feeling your pain and feeling your sorrow. That's temporary. But see, I just keep seeing this really imaginative, creative, all this blue energy. All this blue energy. Imaginative, creative, watery, Pisces energy. Deep, fantasizing, seeing visions vividly, watercolors, deep colors, creations. I see somebody that's easily able to sink into meditations, that has vivid dream world. I see someone that's able to romanticize and see the higher aspect of a dense reality. I see someone walking on stilts in the clouds, right there. I see someone walking on stilts in the clouds, heading for the moon, embracing this overall sense of calm, being guided by their spirit guides, being guided by their higher self, finding alignment, passions igniting. I feel that you're so creative. You're like super creative. You're like the beginning. You're the number one. You're where creation comes to unfold. Creation bursts within your beingness. All right, what is pile one going to do with all this creative energy once pile one makes it? You're going to come into union. Once you are able to see past your sorrows and all the strife that you have endured in this lifetime, because you have endured a lot of pain, you are going to, that's when you're going to be able to create this union with mind, body, and soul. You're going to get down to the naked truth of why you went through this, and you're going to start using it in a creative way. So I feel like you're going to be dreaming your life into reality. Look at that. You're really going to transform pile one. You're going to be, it's going to be like night and day, the way that you felt a year ago versus the way you feel a year from now. It's going to be it's going to be like the people that know you are going to feel like they're standing next to a completely different person. Yes, you're still going to have the same passions and the things that drive you. Yes, you will, but you're going to hold a completely different vibration. Look at this. You've got Death and Tower. You're going to know that you've made it easily because you're going to be able to bring all of these dreams into reality. Wow. Okay. There you are. You're going to be sitting as the king. So you're going to be fully in your power. You're going to be having royal energy, and you're going to be able to command. You're going to be able to bring your ideas into a business atmosphere, and you're going to be able to make money off of your creative ideas. I see you finding somebody that's going to, once you integrate the pain and suffering that you have absorbed along your lifetime, once you heal that through a lot of prayer, meditation, and affirming what you want in your lifetime, I see you attracting like a business partner, somebody that's going to be able to pull, or someone that's going to be able to work with you as you pull your dreams from the ethers. You're going to have someone that comes up to you, that guides you, gives you information to bring your dreams into reality. I see you dreaming up like whole new systems. And you have spirit guides that will be teaming up with you at this time. I'm already starting to feel some of them now. So you're going to get a whole new set of spirit guides once you transform this pain and suffering. And I'm not trying to tell you to transform this pain and suffering in one day, because that's impossible. There's no way that you're going to be able to do that, okay? This pain and suffering does need attention. You're not wrong to feel cheated and to feel abused and to feel that you've gotten the short end of the stick, because facts are facts. All right? And I'm acknowledging your pain as well. Okay? Life is not fair. It really is not. We come here to learn specific lessons, and we lose pieces of ourselves when pain and suffering comes, because no one has taught us how to be okay with the pain, and no one has taught us how to put love into a painful situation. But you will find the courage to do this. You're already starting to find the sort of faith and commitment that's needed to grow through this. So you're going to know that you've made it once you are on the other side of this pain and suffering. And when you are, this beautiful person's going to come through to assist with you financially, give you the information that you need to put your dreams into practical use. Spirit will bring that for you. Okay? You're like a true trailblazer for our society. You're going to be bringing things in that maybe we don't even know exist yet. So I'm really excited. It's really cool and an honor to tap into your energy. I'm really excited to see what you bring forth and create. You're a real visual person. I see you fabricating like this total utopia in your mind and bringing pieces of it, fragments of this utopia down into our world. It's really bizarre. And sometimes I think that maybe people see you as a bit distracted or far away. But that's only because you're out in the ethers playing, and you're going to be doing this again. This is what you did as a child. You had a wild imagination, and I feel that you could have just sat in your room and laid in your bed. You probably have a really vivid dream life too. I think that you laid in your bed and you came up with some pretty wild fantasies and daydreams. Probably sat in school with some fanciful daydreams while the teacher was talking of what you were going to be creating in your life. And here's your spirit guides. They know where you are. We all know where you are. You know where you are. So I give you love for that healing, and your guides are opening up a space for you to safely move through it and not shy away from any aspects of your pain, because all aspects are important. And but you're not going to feel like you're falling and being cursed for the rest of your life. There's only so much pain that one person can go through. So, you know, and you can pull yourself out of the pain when you're ready. It's up to you. It's always up to us. We always have choices of who we are and the type of person that we're going to be. And sometimes you just have to fake it a little bit till you make it. If you're trying to integrate a new mindset, you start saying that you're happy, and soon you will be. Okay? And have fun romanticizing about your childhood dreams, because there's something to those childhood dreams, and you're gonna know when you made it. There's no doubt in my mind. I think your true desire of making it is feeling healthy in the mindset. Okay, so yeah, I see you buddying up with somebody that's going to help make some sort of a business out of your ideas, or sell some sort of a craft or something that you're gonna find from your deep watery mind. Okay, all right, so thank you for joining me. Thank you for being part of this reading, and remember to affirm your what you truly want to be creating in your life. Okay, complaints are affirmations of victimhood, which is never true spiritually. Take back your God-given power by affirming that you have an abundance of choices and freedom. With your increased confidence and assertiveness, watch these positive affirmations blossom into reality. Okay, so you can say all the affirmations that you would like. If you don't have the faith behind it that someday you will believe it, then you won't. Okay, so you have to have the faith that if you affirm that you are going to be happy, you have to have some sort of faith that it will come into fruition. And I know that you will do it. This is just a little reminder. We've all dealt with negative energies, and we're all just working on trying to have new ideas on how to enjoy our time on earth, and enjoy being humans, and enjoy having families and relationships. All right, and I see you definitely having new relationships after you get to this point in your life. So enjoy all that is coming to you. You have a beautiful future. Thank you, Pile 1. And if you enjoyed any of this reading, I'll ask you to please subscribe to my channel, give me a like, and maybe a quick comment. I would appreciate all of that to help grow this channel. All right, take care. Hello and welcome, Pile number 1. Today's reading will be, when will you know that you have made it? All right, so when will you know that things are going to be easier, when you've actually on the road to your abundance, on the road to prosper, and on the road to receiving things that are important to you in this lifetime? All right, and pile number 2 chose this beautiful yellowy tan polished palm stone with inspire. So I'm feeling already that you have so much inspiration, and you inspire others. Okay, I feel that already. So okay, let's get into your cards and see what the tarot has to say. All right, when will you know that you have made it? All right, pile number 2, we've got travel. Okay, so your work may involve traveling. And I'm not even saying, I'm feeling even short distances on this. Not necessarily all over the place, maybe short, just house trips. Because I would love this car. Oh my goodness. Could you imagine having wheels made out of sunflowers? That's the place I would like to live. No doubt. The fantasy. Okay, so when will pile 2 know that they have made it? Sacral chakra. All right, so it looks like you're doing some work on your sacral chakra, which involves your emotions, your gut feelings, your confidence, your communications, your commitment to growing your dreams, and the time that you take to dedicate to what truly makes you happy. Beautiful. Ooh, the waiting game. Okay, so sometimes it feels like you're going to be in a never-ending cycle of stagnation and not getting the growth that you desire. And I promise you, this just is not the case. Okay, this is a moment in your life that really deserves to have your attention. If you're feeling stagnancy, that's because uh, there's huge growth coming out of feeling stuck. You will not be stuck forever. Okay? Quiet retreat. It's time to disconnect from the outer world. Oh, here we go again. So that you can discern and process your true thoughts and feelings from your inner world. Create this quiet time for yourself, and you'll have more clarity about what to do next. So your angels want to really take this time to respect the time that you are in this quiet. It's not stagnant. The non-looker might look at it and say that it's a stagnant place that you're at, but it really is not. And you might feel frustrated because it feels like there's no movement. But sometimes there really needs to be a still period in order to fully move you to your next stage. The still period is full of like vitamins and minerals to the body and the soul. Okay, it's where you're getting your strength, where you're building muscles, where you're building like brain power. Okay, when we sleep, that's when our body rebuilds and heals. So you're going through a huge healing right now. Okay, we've got stability, harmony, flow. Nice. And then we've got healing, inner child. Okay, so at this time, you might be doing inner child healings. It'd probably be a good idea for you to do some guided meditations on healing your inner child. Writing down things that happen to you so that you can fully acknowledge the little being that was once you and that still remains within your heart. All right, and for your affirmation, we've got, when I live and act from a place of spiritual alignment, I can trust that everything is working out for me, even if I don't know when or how it will happen. Okay, so it's clear that you're going to know that you have made it when you are in full truth, when you can truly say that you are trusting that your environment and everything that is in your life is there to help and assist you. And I think that you're getting a pretty good grip on that now. So wonderful. This card's really sticking out to me. This card is where I asked what you will be doing in your future after you made it. And I just see like you going door to door, helping somebody in some sort of a way. Bringing balance to humanity through, and this through your hands. Something about your hands. You have very healing hands. There's something about your hands when you move them and wave them, energy comes out of them. So maybe you're going to be a Reiki practitioner or some sort of a like a holistic doctor, nurse, someone that maybe an herbalist. I see your hands and you harnessing an immense amount of energy that flows through your body and out your hands. Very cool. Very cool. Let's see if we can get any more on this. Healing hands. I keep hearing healing hands. So right now you're having a very still, silent, there's movement, but it doesn't, if some onlooker was to look at you, they would not see it, because the movement that's happening is completely spiritual. It's completely, you're getting your spirit muscles built within your body. Your chakras are aligning, your sacral chakras aligning right now to bring this creative force that's going to be heralded from God through your body and out your hands and into the world. And right now you need to acknowledge this slow moving energy, because you have to get that slow in order to integrate this amount of energy. You have to slow right down to almost a halt. So you're taking a lot of time sleeping, taking a lot of time integrating. Nighttime's really important for you right now. Could be that you have sleepless nights also, because there's energies heralding through your body, and your cells are waking up and remembering the sort of gifts that you've had previous to this lifetime and that you're going to be working with again. Oh my goodness. So you are going to be, that is going to be coming to an halt, okay? So you got the Death card and you've got the Emperor. So right now you're gaining a lot of knowledge. You might even be studying at night. You are learning parts. Your interests are coming online now, and you're spending time learning about what this new creative spark is and what it's about within you. I feel that you're going to be, I just keep hearing the word heralding. You're just going to be heralding this new holistic approach, this new restorative atmosphere for humans. And it's going to be coming through your fingertips. So what are you into? Is it music? Do you bring music to the world? If you bring music, then I see like you pulling from the ethers these sounds, these tones, just pulling them through the ethers, feeling them like on a subatomic level, and then it just flooding out of your hands, out of your mouth, into a flute, into a guitar, into bells, into shaking things, drumming. It's just going to come heralding through and out into the world. Through your hands, for sure. Your hands are going to be a part of this. Your hands are a big part of this. You're going to feel like you have everything balanced when you get to this point. The waiting will be over. You're going to come into perfect attunement and alignment. And you're going to be some sort of an energy healer, and you're going to feel like you're floating on air as you bring forth this energy. So all of these silent, almost dead feeling nights are full of immense therapeutic energy to your body and your cells and your soul and your chakra system, to your sacral chakra really hard right now. I also see, like, if you're a crafter, then you're going to be you're going to be using your hands in that way to make if you're crocheting or crafting or making clothes or making with some sort of art material, maybe you're putting your hands in the clay or you're bringing forth some masterpiece. Like, say you start sewing clothing, then those articles of clothing that other people wear are going to be activated by it because your hands touched it. Okay? If you're making art with your hands, when people look at your painting, they're going to be activated because this came through you and out your hands, this energy. You're going to be like a portal of new earth energy, and it's going to break down. It's going to break people out of their masks and out of their hard shells and out of their cages. They're just going to open their wings. They're going to be able to begin flying because of this energy that you're going to be putting into whatever it is that you're creating. Okay? If you're a nurse or a doctor, then you're going to be this holistic herbal doctor. And when you crunch your herbs and you make your tinctures and potions, they're going to be activated because of the love that comes out of your hands. That's why you have to be so still right now. And you might be seeing some cat fights. You might be seeing some real opposing energies and your belief systems coming up against like a hard, rigid structure. So, and maybe you don't know how to open the door from your creative ideas into the hard, rigid structure, and you're coming up to opposition. But that's okay because it's just not quite time yet. You're going to know you made it when the time comes that just crumbles and the pathway opens, and you're going to be able to get this energy that's coming out of that you're harnessing energy from God and portaling it through your body and entering it into the world through your hands. And you're going to know you made it when when the door crumbles, when that rigidity falls away, and you're just able to bring forth this alignment. Okay? You have like there's a gentleness about you. You soothe other people when you are around them. If you put your hand on someone's shoulder, they can really feel love from you. So touch. Your hands are way more effective than you've realized. If you're going to be a gardener, or if you're going to get into horticulture, then the plants are going to be blessed by you touching their roots or putting them into the soil or touching their leaves. Cooking, even. If you start cooking for other people, if you cook for your family, then I'm not going to take those too many. If you cook for your family, this is you like bringing real stability to this earth. You're going to end up bringing real stability to this earth because of this energy that you are able to harness. You're going to find a gentle approach to bringing this to humanity. And I see you just flying in your flying car to each home and handing them your piece of your gift that goes through your hands. You're going to go door to door and hand a piece of that to people, and it's going to bring you so much fulfillment. You're going to have such an overflow of abundance. So right now you're learning how to stand up for yourself. You're at a crossroad. You're at a waiting time, and that's not always fun, but it's a very important part of this journey, and you're gonna feel like you're gonna be able to, like Aries energy, you're just gonna be bursting through, having the time of your life, bringing forth your that creative part of yourself that's just under the surface waiting to be born. All of these walls that will be broken down, the rigidity will fall apart, and you're gonna be like a gentle, I just see you being like, you're gonna bring forth a really restorative energy. It's gonna restore humanity. Very beautiful. So maybe maybe you'll do like massage therapy too. If that's what you're into, then you know when to push hard on a muscle and you know when to let up. You're just going to know how to go exactly within someone's tissue and muscle and break up their pain and suffering to release it. You're going to know exactly what somebody needs when you put your hands on someone. The unsteadiness and the doubt that you have right now is temporary, but it's very important. It's because you're learning what is important to you, and you're opening up this energy to come through you, and you're cutting out who will not be needed in the next part of your journey. You're going to feel like all of your dreams came true when you're able to give this energy to others. See if anything else wants to come out. Emotional well-being. There's the hand again. It's like you put your hand out and gold comes out. Whatever you touch turns to gold. So stop feeling guilty for taking time to yourself. Stop feeling guilty that you have to put so much time and energy into your healing right now, because that is what you are to be doing right now. The silence needed to move through this still time is what's needed. The silence is what's needed. The silence needed will move you through this time. The stillness needed will bring forth the love. And then when you're fully empowered, you'll be able to give it to everyone else. You're going to be like a ray of sun. I see you like as this healer moving through the village, and everybody just opening their door and being so excited to see you. It's like your presence is a gift, and then your hands come out and yeah, everyone's mouth shuts, because look here you are again, holding gold. Yep. So take the time to rest, take the time to dream, take the time to trust. Trust is going to be a really important part of this still time for you. So it's okay to trust because that is what's needed. And let's read your card again. When I live and act from a place of spiritual alignment, I can trust that everything is working out for me, even if I don't know when or how it will happen. Okay, there's your confirmation that everything is working out for you. And then quiet retreat. It's time to disconnect from the outer world so that you can discern and process your true thoughts and feelings from your inner world. Create this quiet time for yourself, and you'll have more clarity about what to do next. All right, beautiful. Thank you, pile number 2, for being with me and sharing your energy with me. So if any of this reading resonated with you, I'll ask you if you would like to claim this reading to be yours. I ask you to show me that also by liking this video and leaving me a little comment. And that'll help me to keep bringing forth these energies as well as grow this channel. All right. Take care, everyone. Hello and welcome, pile number 3. Today we are talking about when will you know that you have made it. So when will you know that you have made it to a point in your life that you feel that you have some security, some sort of mission of yours is well en route, and you're starting to feel the benefits and the happiness that this sort of thing will bring into your life. All right, so when will you know that you have made it? And you chose the dark black or dark gray stone entitled Peace. And I've already gotten like a complete and total sense of peace from your energy. All right. So let's get into the tarot and see what your guides in the tarot have to say of when will you know you have made it. All right. Ooh, wedding. Okay, so maybe you have just gotten married. If you have, congratulations, or you're about to. Congratulations to the both of you. Okay, this is a crazy looking situation here. I just realized these are new cards, so he's got like a rear view mirrors on his shoulders. So that's really cool. And I'm also noticing that they're a mixed race couple, which I love. So that's beautiful. Okay, so we've got wedding. All right, we also have conflict and defeat. And then we've got hope. Okay. And we've got release jealousy. Jealousy is an affirmation that you don't have something, and the universe manifests exactly as you affirm. Let other people's success inspire rather than frustrate you. If they can't have it, if they can have it, so can you. Really beautiful. So we don't want to let other people's successes get in the way of our happiness, okay? If other people can have something, then that's the universe showing you that you can also have it as well. So always be excited and happy when you see other people have things that you desire to have. All right. I know that the 3D world does not act like this, but this is something that we are trying to anchor into the new world, is being happy for everyone else's triumphs and new cars, new houses, the nice things that people can have, nice families. All right. So be happy for other people. And when you're happy for other people, then you know that you can bring it to yourself. And I feel like this might be something that you are going to be helping to integrate into our society. So thank you for that. Decisions. So which road are you going to go down, dear pile number 3? Celebration, gifts, and abundance. Well, there's your confirmation that you will be receiving exactly what it is that you desire. So you will be receiving what your soul desires. Maybe what your soul desires differs from what your mind desires. But you will be receiving what your soul desires. Through gifts and through the creation of your own abundance. You are a peacemaker. Yeah, the peace stone just fell right when I said that. All right. Affirmation. My true safety lies in my capacity to align with the love of the universe. My safety lies in my capacity to align with the love of the universe. So you will know that you have made it when you know that the universe is aligning to your soul's will. Okay? There's one message of when you know that you will have made it. Let's get a few more tarot cards. Oh, they're jumping. When they jump like that, I usually take them. All right. Okay, so we've got, we've got the 9 of Swords. Okay. Oh, then we've got the King of Swords. Wow, a lot of swords energy. I feel like you're going to be some sort of a counselor. You're going to be using your words. When you have made it, you got the King of Swords. You've got the Page of Swords. So sometimes you're going to be delivering harsh realities to people. And then you've got the 10 of Swords, complete transformation. You're going to be, wow. Okay, so I just got this sense that you're going to be completely helping people to transform their mind and transform their negative beliefs. Oh my goodness, I feel like you're going to be a counselor when you make it. I see you just sitting there. Look at this cat. This cat is sitting just on this block. This cat knows right from wrong. This being knows this being has been on some serious rocky surfaces, but they have built a beautiful home for themselves, and they only place themselves in a home with good thoughts and thoughts of prosperity and thoughts of abundance and thoughts of well-being. Mentally. This is a reading of mental abundance. You, dear pile number 1, are going to be the transformer of mental abundance. Oh my goodness. So maybe you have had some serious relationship issues in your lifetime. Maybe you've had a wedding gone wrong. Maybe you've had 3, 4. Maybe you've had I see you having like a great number of significant relationships. You have fallen in love more than once because you are the great alchemizer of the mind. That's when you know you're going to make it. I feel like you're going to be the great uniter of families. I just see you sitting in a circle. I see a circle of people from all different walks of life, all different backgrounds, and you in the middle. And everybody feeling safe enough to share conflicts and their defeats. I see other people feel like they have been running uphill their whole life, and that how fortunate these souls are to have found you, because you're going to be bringing in, you're going to shine the light for these beings to be able to unburden themselves and to pull apart the compacted, pushed together false belief systems that have held them in chains their whole lives. You're going to be the hope, the light at the end of the tunnel. You're going to open up their minds and give them the tools they need to release the pains and the bad decisions that they made. And they're going to celebrate, and they're going to give you gifts in return, because they are going to you are going to bring out the abundance in other people, and therefore they're going to rain abundance upon you. So gorgeous. So I see you aiding and facilitating like a really safe place for everybody to feel comfortable with letting out their pains from their soul. You're going to help them to restructure the way that they thought about their anguishes from the past. I also see you doing a lot of marriage counseling, because you have been in a lot of marriages, or you've had a lot of relationships to work from. You've got some very significant past relationships that were full of horrific mental games, mental anguish, and a lot of animosity. I feel that you've probably been in relationships where there was assault. I feel that you will be able to walk into a hostile environment and bring peace. People are going to look to you for guidance, because you're going to give them this all is welcome feeling. As soon as you open your mouth, the words will just flow to you. This is, your communication skills are being developed right now. So you're enlightening right now, and you're quickening, and your passions are going to be exposed. Right now you're integrating the light and the dark, and you're completing the circle, and transformation is going to be had. You're pretty close to feeling on top of your game, but you're going to really come into the point where you are so forceful, and your force is going to come through complete calmness. Your force is going to come your force is going to be your ability to stay calm, your ability to not talk, your ability to hold peace. You're going to know when to speak and when not to speak. And right now you're just learning. You're learning this. The information is all around you, and you're picking up on what you need to integrate next in order to become this vastly needed person. The vitality that you're going to be going into is going to be fierce. You're going to feel very healed. You're going to feel very revitalized and energetic and ready to tackle whatever life brings to you. And you're just going to be sharing it with everybody. You've had quite a perfect spiritual union with the self. You're going to be a marriage counselor. You're going to teach people how to treat one another. You're going to teach people what comes after the infatuation ends. And you're going to feel, this is going to be your abundance. You might think that your abundance is going to comes from material things at times, but really your true abundance comes from bringing peace to humanity, bringing calmness to a fiery situation. And you're going to carry, it's like you have the codes to carry and to bring forth enlightenment to others, and your throat chakra is going to be opening, and you're going to be able to know when to keep your mouth closed and know when to open it and to hand somebody a very, very important piece of information. Sometimes someone might even get angry with you that you spot them out so quickly. You're going to be able to balance everybody's crazy minds. You're going to bring so much aid, and you're going to serve humanity in such a high valuable way. It's just like, it's bringing so much peace and excitement to me. You're going to see when you get with other people, and I see people from so many different walks of life, so many different backgrounds. It's like you're going to be able to unite them, and you're going to be able to get down to like the basics and the fundamental reasons to why they act a certain way. And instead of encouraging people to resist each other's differences, you're going to be able to open up that a whole new way that humanity acts with one another. All right, and then let's just read this again, because this might be a little hang up at times. Release jealousy. Jealousy is an affirmation that you don't have something, and the universe manifests exactly as you affirm. Let other people's successes inspire you rather than frustrate you. If they can have it, so can you. Really awesome. All right. My true safety lies in my capacity to align with the love of the universe. Wow. Your enlightenment is going to change a vast amount of people, and in turn change the world. You're going to teach humanity how to look at their despair, at their conflicts, at their defeat, and you're going to bring hope into the situation. You're going to shine the light. You're going to bring balance to turbulent waters. And this is going to bring you ultimate and complete happiness. You're going to feel like you are the richest person, the most abundant person, and you will be abundant too. The money will flow because people will see your value. All of that will come with it. All of it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Anything else want to come out? Don't be so hard on yourself. How are you judging yourself? Remember, what you see is what you affirm. So what are you seeing? Okay? Because by healing yourself, that's how you heal the world. You're able to heal all of this stuff inside of you, and then in turn hand it to humanity. So gorgeous. So wonderful. I thank you for being here, and I thank you for the work that you're doing. And I send you so many blessings as you journey through this and you keep enlightening and you keep sharing your knowledge with all of us. I send you love and blessings. And if you could please bless me back by giving me a like, subscribing to my channel, and leaving me a little comment, I would be greatly, greatly appreciative of that. Okay, take care, Pile 3.